that's where you want to actually use your banelings for. So this is the second part of the video. I had to cut it because it was pretty long. It's above 10 minutes, so I mean I could use the first part for that tutorial and the second for the basic gameplay. So I go run up my Zerglings. I wasn't really paying attention much, but either way, it works well because I run them down, and you saw there a hiding baneling. You see how much damage those banelings do to those zealots, and I ignore the stalkers completely. I just go for the income, and as you see, it does tons of damage to his income, because later on, I mean, this doesn't seem like much, but later on, it's gonna do a lot more. And I'm running up my other baneling that I had hidden over there from earlier, and I explode it just because I was afraid of cannons or a stalker up there. But he had this pylon, which was really annoying for the whole game, so I really hate those proxy pylons. And as you see up there, his income is about 100 lower than mine is, which is definitely going to help me since he is protoss, and I'm going to need all the income and units I need against this guy. So when I go for the baneling build like this, I usually don't upgrade speed, and I just go for spreading the creep around, and I go for my third expansion right there, because I have enough amount of minerals, and I'm sure that damage to his income, I'm going to be able to hold that off pretty easy. And there, he's going to expand, but not right now. He expands later in the game. That was one of my other expansions that I was going to go for, but he gets it before I do. He goes for cannons for defense, but I really don't like his cannon placement, because I run up to the top left and he puts them on the bottom right, so I don't know what's going on with him. But I have quite a big an army outside of his expansion, his natural expansion. So I was really looking forward to hurt him again. So I run up there with all my Zerglings and a couple banelings. I usually save the banelings for the income to hurt it. So there I go again for the income. And I take out his cannon, and the rest of the... He has around, I don't know, 12... It looks around 10 probes. And as you can see up there, I'm 1,000 income, and he has like 0 coming right now. So this Stalker Force, I really thought it was going to be over for me. My natural is it's not saturated, but I mean, I keep mining because I know he wants to take down the hatchery, and I want all the minerals I can get right now, because I did abuse the fact that I didn't destroy it, but I slowed down his income a lot. So I'm just gonna run away with my drones, and I'm just gonna mass produce Zerglings right now, and a couple spine crawlers, which are definitely gonna help me later on in the game. And I'm not very worried too much about that expansion, because I have another one hidden on the bottom right, which is gonna help me a lot. And yeah, so this is what I was talking about. The reason I didn't get Zergling speed, I have the creep to defend me, and yeah, there's my hidden expansion, barely came out, and a couple Zerglings right there. So I just go for the surround on those stalkers, and just micro my queen out there because I didn't want to get killed. And there's a bunch of spine crawlers that are just finished, and I go for my expansion once more because I'm definitely gonna need it. And my Zergling speed upgrade just finished, so yeah, while he was attacking me, I was finishing it up. Because you do want to get that speed in case something else goes wrong, or you know, you don't have that creep to support your Zerglings. And I go again for the harass on his units over here. Doesn't go very well because I see he has cannons now, so I decide to just to mess around with him and possibly destroy that Cybernetics core. But he goes again for the attack here. He takes down my 2 spine crawlers, which were my main defense. I have my queen out there. It dies, you know, just by that micro, focus fire. So here I'm defending 2 places. The stalkers at the top, it seems pretty well, and the Zerglings at the bottom, which is not going very well. So I'm trying to lure those zealots out of that hatchery, because I definitely just don't want her to get forced out of the game a second time, which that will definitely hurt me. And he keeps spawning those zealots right there. Thinks his proxy pylon. I really hate that. But there's my hidden expansion that I'm alright with. I have those 2 banelings for defense, and he's starting his expansion. Yeah, so that's the reason I really wanted this hatchery up, because I didn't want it to fall down a second time. That way I'm sure I can get him. As you can see up there on the economy bar, income minerals I have is around 1,000. He has around 800, which is definitely helping me. His population count is not very high. Mine's around 54, I think, and he has around 32. So that's definitely helping me out. And there's my Hydralisk den. I usually, when I have it, I usually go for that upgrade just as soon as possible, and then start pumping out Hydras. The reason behind that is because once those Hydras come out, I usually have to face those Vikings or Warp Rays, whatever, and I love to micro them around, and it's usually effective. There I just went for that, since he only has 3 gateways, I blocked 2 of them from him producing any units from an overseer I have near there. And he goes for the attack here again, and these 2 banelings will definitely help out this defense. So there's my queen again, and he comes in with a rather intimidating army, because he doesn't have much, but I don't have much either defending this base. So I basically defend this base with 1 queen and 2 Hydralisks, which is amazing. I don't know how I did it, but micro, I guess, I don't know. So I tried to transfuse that Hydra before it died, but he got it. And my spine crawler up there, I moved it up for defense, and it seems to be working pretty well because it got a zealot. And there's my micro once more, trying to save that hatchery. I kill off that zealot at the top, and I just let that Hydra die, because I know I can handle this with the Zerglings that I have. So those Zerglings just eat those zealots up for lunch, and they're happy. Here he goes again, spawning some more stalkers. Jeez, I always forget their names because I don't play Protoss a lot. I go again just to keep him on his toes with these Zerglings, destroy any forces that are in there. I was really afraid of him going to Void Rays, and here's just lame gameplay by my part. I just, massed a whole bunch of banelings in his base just to scare him, and mostly because I was supply blocked, and I had just tons of minerals that I was just not using because I was too busy microing. And I destroyed a couple zealots there, and scared him a bit, because he was really pissing me off with that pylon. And I wasn't sure if it was a pylon or he had an expansion somewhere, which is why he had a lot of units coming in. But I go here and find that pylon that I've been wondering about for so long. So I managed to destroy his army here. Kind of. I back that up with a bunch of Hydras, so I know that's going down. My main is really close to being mined out, and here's an expansion I try to get, but he already got it first, and I found it out. So after this pylon goes down, I just go straight for that expansion, because I did see he didn't have any cannons, but